Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I know it's been a minute. I hope everyone's doing well. It has been a busy beginning of the year and even a crazier beginning of the second quarter, but we're still standing. I hope everybody is doing okay. Again, I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network, connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. We have done a lot of development, which has been super fun. We've had a lot of meetings, a lot of opportunities. Myself, I've been on planes, trains, and automobiles, and it seems as if I'm up and away. I have a number of different opportunities that I'm going to be sharing with a lot of you as it relates to our Scream Your Dream education, as it relates to our This Is It Network entertainment. As you know, that we are dedicated to educational entertainment here at This Is It Network, and we're going to be sharing more opportunities for you to laugh as well as for you to learn. And so I want all of you to be paying attention to all the things that we've got going on. If you have not followed us on our social media platforms, please do so. You can find us everywhere at This Is It TV. And we specialize in elevating the voices of remarkable women, doing so in a way that gives voice to individuals who may not necessarily have one, and then give voice to individuals who are already fabulous, accredited, remarkable, but don't necessarily know how to advocate for themselves or to share their story. And so at This Is It Network, you find those remarkable stories. We are dedicated to changing history. History is made by those who tell the story. And often if you are not telling the story, you are left out of history. And we're not going to have that here. There's too many remarkable women doing remarkable things. And This Is It Network wants to be the hub to make sure that those stories reach all of you. So if you would like to get involved in This Is It Network, if you have a story to tell or content to share, please let me know in the comments below or send me a direct message on any of the platforms. We are currently going live on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn, so you can always find us on any of those platforms in addition to Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. We are doing our best to be able to reach you where you are. Now, for us, I can use my voice in a number of different ways, and that's one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about today. There is so many individuals who feel as if your voice needs to be everywhere, especially if you're an introvert, especially if you are not comfortable telling your story. Do not be overwhelmed by believing that you have to be on every single platform saying every single thing to everybody, because that's not the case. You have to find a platform that works for you in order to share your voice in a tone that works for you. Even though I choose to use as many platforms that will have me, that doesn't necessarily mean that that is right for you. That doesn't mean that it is necessary for you. The idea of just screaming for the sake of screaming or just talking for the sake of talking, that's not what we encourage here. What we encourage is for you to communicate with intention, for you to find your voice, use it, hone into it, and be able to share your story with those who are worthy of your attention. So many of us have done so much work. So many of us probably don't need to post one more thing, say one more thing, or do one more thing to be worthy of attention, to be worthy, to have people paying attention to what they've got going on. What I want us to think about is, how are we currently using our voice? Are people aware of what we are capable of doing? Are people aware of what business that we are in or what our goals and objectives are? Even if you are surrounded by a ton of people, do they really hear you? Are they clear on what it is that you have going on? Do they know that you are in search of new clients or new opportunities, or are they assuming that you are good because you present yourself as such? I want you to think about your voice and how you use it. Do you use it to lift yourself up and lift up those around you, or do you use it to put yourself down or kind of sort of mention what you are up to? I always use the example is that you're not going to hire a mechanic that is going to kind of fix your transmission. The way that you talk about yourself to yourself is important. The way that you talk about yourself to others, can change your life. So I want us to pay attention to our voice. How are we using the words that we that we have and possess to be able to put ourselves into better rooms and put ourselves into better positions? Are we using them to our advantage, or are we using them to our detriment? How are you using your voice? Are you allowing for it to be heard? Or are you muting yourself in opportunities that you should be delivering or expressing yourself? Now, I'm going to say this again because I do not believe it is necessary for us to be all things and for us to talk all the time and for you to constantly be talking if you have nothing to say. But I want you to be able to use your voice so you are not forgotten. So if individuals around you need what it is that you provide, need what it is that you have created, need what it is that you have sacrificed so much for, I don't want them to go without hearing your voice. I don't want them to go without knowing what it is that you can bring to the table simply because you chose to whisper. We want to make sure that you have an opportunity to use your voice and use it effectively, to be able to find the words when oftentimes you don't have them. So many people ask me, I see your quotes, they help me so much. I don't think about it until I see it. And that's really what it is. The ability to use your voice, the ability for This Is It Network to post all of those quotes on Instagram and to share morning messages as often as we can is because I don't think that everyone's going to need us every day. I don't know when you're going to need us. So my only obligation is to show up as often as I can and to share my voice in a positive way to be help other people share theirs. That's it. Is there enough information out there? Has your voice been heard in enough rooms where somebody can tell your story in your absence? Those of you that follow me know that this is the case. I believe that personal branding is what people say and think about you in your absence. You need your voice to be heard in order for conversations to be had about you when you are not in the room or the Zoom. So many of us think that people already heard from us. They already know us. They've already seen us. They already know what I'm capable of doing. I don't want to bother them. I don't want to feel too pushy. I don't want to brag. But a gentle reminder is always necessary in order for people to have a better understanding as to who you are, what you want, and why you deserve it. Today, in today's morning message, I want us to challenge each other to use our voices. And when I say that, oftentimes there's this feeling that it's going to be confrontational, or we're going to say something that is going to cause any kind of friction between those individuals in which we are speaking to and the information in which I want to share. And that is a lie. Your voice doesn't always have to create a fight. Your voice simply just needs to create awareness. It needs to let more people know about you today than yesterday. It needs to give people an invitation to the party of your life. I want you to use your voice not by straining it, not by even screaming as a lot of people think about it. When I say scream your dream, it's not about the volume of your voice, but the intention of what it is that you are saying. I don't need you yelling on street corners about what it is that you are up to. I need just a person sitting next to you to know what you are capable of doing. I need your ambition to not be a secret. I think those that follow, fan, and like you, as limited or as vast as they are, deserve to know exactly what you need and exactly why you deserve it. I want us to begin to think about our voice, how we use it, how often we use it, and believe me, the reason we deserve to share it. I want you today on this Monday, as we embark into warmer weather, as we embark into new seasons, as we want to have more people know about us today than yesterday, I need you to use your voice. And it doesn't mean that you have to talk often, but talk with intention. It doesn't mean you have to scream, but I need you to speak with purpose. I need you to find your voice. And I need you to know that we are here to be able to help you in doing so. So if you are at a loss for words, I'm often not. If you are looking for ways in order to share your content, your story, your message, or your mission, know that you have a home here at This Is It Network. If you need help in finding your voice, if you need help in being able to figure out who you are, what you want, and why you deserve it, I raise my hand and say, I am here to help. There's more information on how to get in touch with me, how to be able to work with This Is It Network, how to be able to get your hands on Scream Your Dream, 66 Lessons to Building Your Personal Brand, my latest book. All those links can be found there. So if you are vaguely interested in using your voice or finding the best way in order to do so, just know that I'm your gal. I'm here to be able to help you. I'm here to be able to allow for you to have time and space to figure out who you are, to gain clarity on what it is that you want, and proudly be able to brag about why you deserve it. We're back with our morning message. We're back with going live, and I'm excited to be here for all of you. So if you need me, if you need to grab my book, meet as it relates to our Scream Your Dream education, or come and join us on This Is It Network, just know that we are just one click away. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and this is it. Make sure you log on to thisisItTV.com for more information on all that we've got going on here as it relates to educational entertainment. And then follow, fan, and like us for inspiration and motivation everywhere you can find at This Is It TV. My goal for all of you within our community is to no longer whisper your wishes, but to, in fact, scream your dream. Take care. See you soon.